a lot of my team, at least the cyber team and the IT people, do you know what county in the country I'm having them focus on?
What?
For the next couple weeks?
What? Which one?
It is, just to hold on a second. Go talk there. I'm gonna see if I'm getting advice from my attorney here.
You know, it's always smooth when you're on the air and you get an interruption from your attorney. Then once you get interrupted by your attorney to not talk about that election and your cyber team, and then you go, my attorney's talking to me right now because I'm about to say something really dumb. So hold on, hold that thought. Here, waste some time or something. They wasted some time and he kept going. Watch.
What did you find out after we broke away there for a minute?
Okay, well, here's what we got, everybody. Just like I told you before, we have, with Smartmatic, we have all those cast vote records for the results have come in for LA County. So we have everything on Smartmatic from the 2020 election. What we're doing now is I am going after Dade County in the 2022 election. And everyone says, now, why would you go after Dade County? Would you know why, Brandon?
Well, no, I mean, that's Florida. You would think, oh, that's a conservative state, Dade County.
No. You know what happened in Dade County in the 2022 election?
Is that the one where no, that's not the one where there's so many Hispanics flipped and voted for Republican, is it?
Well, this is where Ron DeSantis won Dade County. That's a Republican won Dade County.
Okay.
Well, for me, I look at deviations, everybody. That's a deviation.
Because that was historical. Normally Republicans don't win that county.
I don't believe it.
God, that host is like, when is this guessing game gonna end? I don't know, I guess 3 times, Mike. I think my limit should be 3. Eventually it was Miami-Dade County. Ron DeSantis cheated. And that whole thing works. Here's more details of what he's saying now. The MyPillow CEO and MAGA star, Mike Lindell, as we all know, said this week that he doesn't believe that Miami-Dade County in Florida turned red for Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in the 22 midterms. And he's gonna focus on finding out what really happened. You know, once he gets on the case, things get figured out. He declared he would show everybody that he's looking into a Republican, just like we always tell you about Democrats, where they stole their elections. That was the second clear implication that DeSantis stole his victory. Back to old Mike and his cyber team, because he brings up his cyber team and his opposition research, and I got these cyber team and that team going. You guys remember his cyber team? Let's watch his cyber team back when he was cracking other election fraud.
This was attacked. The whole technology was attacked. We expected that, but we do have a backup plan. It'll be probably another 5 minutes. And I want all you guys to know that out there, that this is why, because I need to get the word out. We can't even get the word out to the people that are frankspeech.com because they blocked the thing. But this is part of what I'm going to talk about today. This is the cover up. This is the absolute cover up of the worst crime in history. Now I'll show you over here. You see this data that's running there? That's cyber data from what I've got. Let's see if it's moving. Yeah, it's not rotating yet, but that'll go in an endless stream for days.
It could go on forever, John. You know how that cyber team cracked the case. You know those technical terms, he probably got it from his team when they said the thing won't work.
They blocked the thing. Hashtag they blocked the thing on frankspeech.com. Dispatch the cyber team.
I almost hate that this is gonna turn into saying he's crazy talking about Ron DeSantis, but I kind of love these talking about Ron DeSantis stealing his election, at least in Miami-Dade County.
Yeah, I don't care so much that it's specifically Ron DeSantis. I'm glad to see that he's finally moved on to a different election. Like it had been nearly 2 years on the 2020 election. I need something new. Novelty is the spice of life. I'm sure his cyber team wants something new to investigate. It was all reruns for 2 years and we're finally moving on.
That's the way these things work. But by the way, I started wondering, I said, why DeSantis? I mean, that took about half a second to realize, this is, again, just like we talked about Marjorie Taylor Greene earlier in the show, you gotta hitch your wagons onto the name that got you where you are. Mike Lindell used to be just some zany pillow guy that maybe you might buy one of his pillows. That ain't happening anymore, at least from normal folks. So other folks that now have to push against this upcoming battle, potentially between Trump and DeSantis, have to choose their next leader. Let's jump down to SOT 5 here, you guys, because this guy's been on this train for a while. I guess Lindell's just catching up. Remember this guy? Watch.
Ron DeSantis was an unknown congressman with a bad haircut, an ill-fitting suit, and an undistinguished record in Congress until President Donald Trump's endorsement lifted him to the Republican nomination for governor of Florida. And then, because Ron is such a boring and poor candidate, President Donald Trump, with the able assistance of Susie Wiles, had to visit Florida twice to drag Ron over the finish line to become governor of Florida.
They've been on this for a while. I guess Lindell just now, his cyber team just figured out the problems, John. Your last thoughts, bro?
I'm not saying that his critiques of Ron DeSantis aren't wrong, or that might actually be a case in which Trump's endorsement really mattered in the primary, and the general election was very close. Bear that in mind. But like, of anyone who's going to attack Ron DeSantis's haircut, it's going to be Roger Stone, and the style of his clothes is Roger Stone that's attacking that. That is a haircut, made of glass sort of situation. Jesus.
It's fun to see though. Again, I feel like I didn't even realize the theme of the show is Republican infighting, and apparently it's fun. It very much is. I'm very much looking forward to the next symposium where Mike Lindell will be selling pillows at 50% off with promo code DeSanctimonious. It's good. I can't, man, this is too much comedy. I don't even watch SNL anymore since I pay so much close attention to these MAGA politicians.